Enough is enough! I have had it with these
spiders
on this plane!
Greetings, friends, and welcome back to the 3-Minute Horror Show. My name is Ben, your host, and I love horror movies. If you've been here before, you already know the drill. Welcome back. If you're new here, though, the way these videos work is as follows. I do a little plot synopsis. I do a little commentary. I give the movie a rating, and hopefully I can make you laugh along the way. And remember, I watch the bad movies so that you don't have to. You're welcome. Today I'll be reviewing the movie Spiders on a Plane from 2024.
Oh dear.
We've done Snakes on a Train, now we're doing Spiders on a Plane. And this one is even worse. Bad British horror label ITN brings us this story, and it features many of their regular players. This movie was directed by a guy named Ben J. Williams, who seems to do ITN pictures exclusively, notably Freddy's Fridays, and Just You Wait. A video on that one is coming soon. You guys know me, you know what I watch. You've seen some of the bad CGI that I've witnessed in my videos. This movie has some of the worst CGI that I have ever seen. In fact, beyond putting fake blood on some wounds, I don't think that one practical effect was used during the making of this thing.
Yikes.
Spiders on a Plane can be streamed here in Canada on Plex, and you should go stream it right now. Let's share the pain. We open on some spy guys, probably British, interrogating another guy. The captive isn't giving this guy the answer that he wants, so he throws a CGI spider at him. It looks very bad. It face hugs him like an alien, and one of the other guard guys shoots the spider guy in the face. The Russian doctor that created the spiders is there too, and he's all like, I did not create these spiders for this, I created them for science. Okay buddy, whatever. Now we're introduced to a group of young Brits who are getting ready for the flight taking them on their vacation as some 90s sitcom music plays in the background. Our main character is Corinne. Her dad was in the Royal Air Force, and she almost joined herself, but then her mom died. And she's also Canadian for some reason. Beth, who appears to be an influencer of some sort. Gracie, who likes to drink and carouse and stuff. And finally, we have Zach, who ate curry last night and he has diarrhea, and that's his only defining character trait. While both spiders and snakes appearing on planes is something that has happened many times over the years that mankind has flown the skies, they haven't always been that consequential. However, in 2010, a crocodile that was being smuggled in a duffel on a flight in the Republic of Congo got loose. This created such a panic with the passengers that a weight shift occurred and the pilot lost control of the airplane. It crashed and 20 people were killed as a result. It was a true disaster. But you know who survived that crash? The crocodile. That's who. Our guys get on the plane and we're introduced to a bunch more people. There's a couple of flight attendants, one is a mom and one is hungover. The pilots, one is a veteran and one is a younger co-pilot who just drank his coffee and now he has to poo. That's an actual thing that happens in the movie. There are also a bunch of other people, but most importantly, the Russian scientist is on the plane, and so is a box full of his magical spiders. That box is perched on top of some other boxes in the cargo hold, and when the plane encounters some turbulence early in the flight, the spiders get loose. They instantly turn the cargo hold into an elementary school classroom at Halloween time, with cotton spider web literally everywhere. The creepy crawlers start to infiltrate the plane. Science lessons with Ben. You saw the ridiculous mess of spiderwebs those fake CGI spiders created in the cargo hold, but let's talk a little bit about real spider silk. All species of spiders can produce silk, which is a protein fiber that serves many uses. Spider silk is very strong, stronger than steel if you were to measure it pound for pound, and it's very stretchy and flexible. It's also very lightweight. Spiders produce silk in their silk glands, and then they spin it into various useful forms via between 2 and 8 spinnerets on their backside, depending on the species. Spiders use their webs for all sorts of things, commonly webs, traps for their prey, and to descend from high surfaces, like Spider-Man. Some species of spiders use their silk to make kites for gliding, others for slingshots to propel themselves at their prey, and diving bell spiders use their silk to breathe underwater. Nature is truly incredible. The passengers and the crew are all very annoying, and they're busy annoying each other as the spiders begin to attack. Zach is attacked while he's having his diarrhea, and both pilots are killed investigating what's going on in the cargo area. The spider attacks start off small and subtle, but eventually they just overrun the whole plane, and then the big ones come out. None of the spiders are real, every single one of them was computer generated, and I suspect whoever did the creating was in a hurry. The group is slowly whittled down until they realize that if they're going to survive this ordeal, someone will have to land this plane. Luckily, they have a trained Canadian pilot with them. Whew, boy! I knew I was going to end up making a video about this one. I knew as soon as I fired this sucker up. What a stinker! The end of this movie holds a twist that is so monumentally stupid that I am not going to spoil it here, and I'm going to force you all to watch it if you want to see what it is. Open up the bad British horror bin. I have another movie for it. I rate Spiders on a Plane 2 out of 10. Shout out to my friend Ghostbusters Matt Bat. Have a good one, buddy.
Bruh.
As always, a link to my letterboxd appears in the video's description. Please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does boost my engagement and helps my channel grow. Smell you later, nerds.
Nope, it's definitely from that curry you had last night.
That's what I told him.